Today, I'm taking on probably my fiercest competitor ever, as I challenge Fenn to a game of Best in Show, Dashing Dogs.
Hi, I'm Libby, this is Julian, and this, of course, is Fenn. And Fenn loves a board game, particularly board games about dogs. So we are going to play this pre-production prototype of Best in Show, Dashing Dogs.
Yeah, so this is currently available on crowdfunding. So if you watch this video and you think this is something I'm interested in, obviously head on over to the campaign while it's still running, and there might be some sort of after campaign going on if that is finished. And obviously everything you're seeing here is temporary. This is all going to be polished to a mirror sheen by the time it actually reaches its backers. So this is intended to be a game for everyone. This is a game for the very young, for the older, for people who've played board games, and for people who've never even rolled a dice.
You haven't mentioned dogs.
Yeah, well, Fenn is technically a 4-year-old dog, so he seems really ideally placed to actually play this game.
You're going to be Best in Show, aren't you? Yes.
So we are going to have the competition of me versus Fenn, aided by Libby, and we're going to play through an entire game of this so you can see how it plays, and if this is the kind of game for you. So we start off this game, of course, by needing dogs. Yes. And we have a huge selection of different dogs here. So should we just draft one each?
Sure, yeah, I gave them a good shuffle before.
Do you want to start or shall I?
We'll have Fenn will have the first dog because he's the youngest player. Oh, and he's got Queenie, who's a corgi, which is probably one of the closest to him in the game.
I've got...
Do you like Queenie? I think so.
Brilliant. I've got Eugenie, or Eugene, and she looks like...
She's a miniature schnauzer.
Miniature schnauzer, which is good.
And he has a friend that's a miniature schnauzer.
Next up,
that's
Fenn
great.
has Pip.
Oh, that's lovely, because I used to have Springers when I was young. So this is working out really well so far.
And I have Hank. He looks like a solid, dependable,
Hank
husky
looks
dog.
good, doesn't he?
Good old Hank. So one more dog each. Everyone has 3 dogs. And obviously, if you're playing with more players, everyone has 3 dogs. This is your last dog.
Oh, let's see, let's see. Oh, Mick. He looks a little bit, maybe an Australian Shepherd, like something like that.
Looks like a dependable dog. You could
he looks cute.
And I have Ritter, who looks like a man's dog. That's a dog. Not.
He's a German Shepherd.
Not that you're not,
like
Fenn,
a
obviously.
Big version of Fenn, who's a German Spitz.
Now, you'll see at the bottom of each of the dogs, we have colours, which will be what we're selecting from the board in the first round. It's very much a game of 2 halves. In the first round, we're going to get our dogs ready to compete in the dog show.
Yeah, we need to get them groomed. We need a ticket into the show. We need to make sure they are disciplined. And also we've got to improve
we've got to get their training
right. Yeah, because if they're not standing correctly when they're show, there's no chance they're winning Best in Show, is there?
So we're going to be collecting our colours, hopefully from the central arena, to get us ready. And this round will end once someone gets 3 of their dogs ready. And at that point, the round ends. And if your opponent hasn't got 3 ready, they probably wouldn't have done at that point. They haven't made it through to the final show.
Only the dogs that are complete go through. Absolutely. So, yeah.
So this is mainly played by luck. This is a luck-based game, and hopefully, Fenn, you've got the luck with you.
Fenn is the youngest player, so he is rolling first.
Fenn will be going first.
Right. You're gonna blow for luck. Oopsie.
So you have a pink and a blue.
Oh, excellent, because we don't have either of those colour dogs. So, but we can pick these up anyway.
Because
the pink one will be helpful to us, the blue one not so much, because you can trade with other players for things to sort of complete your dogs a little bit quicker. So
I have a pink and a green, so I can choose any I need. Obviously, you need to get all 4 to have the dog ready.
And you're very lucky because you actually need both.
I need both of those.
Colours,
so let's get grooming. Let's get Eugene groomed. Eugenie. Who knows? And
Eugene.
Let's add a bit of training for Hank.
Oh,
you're up, Fenn.
Hank probably needs training.
Hank looks like he needs it. Shall I roll for you, Fenn? Will that make life easier?
Yes, thank you.
Right, so this is a Fenn roll. You have green and a blue.
We like the green. So you've already got the comb. So Maybe we should take the comb as well. Let's put it on Queenie because we want to make sure that the one that's closest to Fenn gets through to the final. He's just helping us put it in here.
Yep.
As you can see, excellent board game skills. Excellent.
So this is a roll.
And another blue one.
You've got a blue one, yeah.
So we will take the ticket as well. And again, that one's
not a lot of use.
So
if anything, I've got a better draft because I've got a bigger selection of colours.
We've got to draft quite a lot of green here, or hope for the question marks for those magic pick what you want question marks.
I've had some of the same problem you had. I've got a red here, which I don't need. You don't need it either.
No.
So that's not going to be useful for bargaining. But let's get an entry ticket for Ritter. Fenn, let's roll for you. A green and a red.
Oh.
Not going quite so well for Fenn here.
It isn't. But let's get some training, some discipline for Queenie. There we go.
And you have a red.
I feel like it's worth us because maybe you're going to have a better chance. Oh, you've got a question mark.
I've got a question mark.
Could have rolled that for us, couldn't
question mark allows me to pick anything. Obviously, I got a red I don't need, but let's take it anyway. And I can take any colour I want. So let's get Ritter groomed.
Oh.
Okay, Fenn.
Double downing on that.
Your roll.
Yeah, I feel like for the ones I've doubled up on, it's best to just...
They're fair, yeah. They're balanced.
Yeah, you get them lucky.
A green and a red again. Had this combo quite a lot. And
but I mean, we are making progress.
Queenie's getting ready.
Queenie, aren't we? Let's go straight in for that whistle, and we just need the ticket into the show. We're all groomed. We've got our discipline, our training. We're all ready.
I've had a fantastic roll. I've got a pink and an orange. I need both of those. I'm pretty sure that Ritter is going to be going to the dog show.
Yeah.
So let's have that one
in a good position.
And let's get a ticket for Hank. There we go. Right.
You know, you've got to get that training done. You can't just get a ticket and go in. You've got to have everything done.
Fenn, your roll. You're paying attention here? More interested.
Do you want to roll?
You going to roll, Fenn?
No.
No, he's not. Okay.
Oops.
That's a green, and finally you've got.
Yes.
So are you going to get Queenie ready? Queenie's going to be ready. Show ready.
Let's get a ticket for Queenie. There you go. Look, your little friend's going to show, and then let's start on Pip. I think.
Don't want to finish. This is a tricky decision for you now because obviously, if you get, you haven't got either.
No, I have nothing on either. So I think I'll start on the orange. Let's start with the comb again. Keep them in the same order. Don't think it really matters. But
could this be Ritter getting ready? Yes.
Oh,
look at that roll. It's a double wild. You cannot get better than that. Let's get Ritter show ready. I think. So he just needs a bit of training. Ritter is ready to go to the show.
Do you? Oh no, you haven't got anything I want.
I think I'm going to get Hank a little bit more ready. Let's groom Hank. Fenn, you got to play catch up here, my friend. Licking the dice probably would help. A blue and a green. Okay,
green does help for little Mick over here. He can start his journey. Oh, well done. Push it in. That's it. And the blue one, again, we don't really need a blue one, do we? But we have it anyway. There we go.
Oh, double green. This is going perfectly for me, really.
Gosh, we're going to have to hurry up with training our dogs.
And discipline. Or discipline and train. There we go. Just need 2 more. I could get... This could be awful for you if I roll a pink and a green on the next round.
It could easily.
Or indeed a wild.
Be dreadful. A blue and an orange. So we do need the orange. Don't know why we keep rolling blues. It's got a thing about blue, don't we?
Is this going to be time? Obviously, this ends as soon as someone's got all their dogs ready. Not quite, but I'm going to have another useless red. Don't need a red, but a pink and...
Which is really annoying because I have a pink, although it's a pink that you have now as well.
I have, actually. So I have 2 dogs. Let's tap those. They are both ready to go to the show. Just got Eugene. So as soon as I go on a green or a wild, you need to get...
to be winning.
You need to get Pip ready here.
We need to get
Or you're going to the dog show of just 1 dog.
Yeah. But the best dog, probably.
Right. All ends if I roll a green or a wild. There we go.
Oh no.
It's an entry ticket. And
even Pip's
Eugene,
not going.
Hank and Rita, you are going to the dog show. Who have you got?
Queenie's going.
Just Queenie.
Pip's not got the ticket.
It's been pipped to the post.
He has been pipped to the post. Oh no.
Okay.
So that's Mick and Pip out.
Well,
then we should have rolled better.
I think I have got this game now in the bag, because what we're doing now, it's showtime. So we are not so concerned about these tokens in the middle anymore. Now we're looking at the cards around the edge. And we need to get rolls that match our dog colour to be able to pick these from here. Now, if we roll now a question mark, it's a wild. And who knows what is in this wild deck. They could be good, they could be bad, they are always funny. Yeah,
let's hope you pick some bad ones and it will balance things out.
We need a judge for this. So, Fenn, you're up. Pick a judge, Fenn. What are you going to go for? Where are we going to go? That one?
This one.
No, okay. Who is our judge? Now, these add a new rule criteria.
Adds 1 bonus point for every posture card on your dog. So then she has a little stand.
We will see these cards. Each card will have a different attribute, and you'll see that in the corner of each card saying which type they are. So you'll be looking. Any Ps will get bonus points in this. So let's put Jasmine over. Where can Jasmine go?
Yeah, she can go there. That will remind us.
And we're competing, of course, for the blue ribbon. A sign of any successful dog, and we're going to have 5 rounds in this. So the person with the most dogs gets to go first, I think. Oh, but I tell you what, you go first. May as well. You've only got one dog. So you're rolling. You need, first of all, you need to call your dog who's going to be doing the action in the arena. And then you roll the dice, and if they match your colour, you get to take a card. So you're looking for greens here.
So we're going to call our dog. We're going to go, Queenie, Queenie.
And let's roll and see if Queenie has responded to this. There we go. Queenie has a green card, which is up here.
So I take one from here. Right. So, and then we just tuck that underneath.
And that's going to be, keep that secret, and we reveal the points at the end. Now, I've got more dogs. So we're going to be, in this round, I'm going to do all 3 of my dogs.
Almost every colour you're good for. Well, no, there's 6
over
colours,
the rounds, So Eugene's got a green, a wild that matches a green. And
no, that's a wild card.
Oh, it's a wild. No, it's not choose what I want. So,
and then if that's relevant, you use it straight away, and if it's not, then it discards.
Switcheroo. Blindly swap one of your dog points card with another player's point card.
But
then
you don't
discard this card. I have no points card, so I cannot have what you have.
What a shame.
So that is discarded. So that was Eugene. Hank. I've got a wild and I've got
What's
an
happening
orange.
with all these question marks?
Orange does not match Hank, no points there, but another wild.
Another wild.
Okay, so we have go wild. Blindly swap one of your dog's wild cards with another player's wild card, then discard this card. Well, I don't have a wild card. I have no wild cards, so that's not.
This is going swimmingly.
At the moment, you're doing better than me with Queenie than I am with my 3 dogs. So Rita is orange, and there's no orange there. No points for Rita. So we're moving on to round 2. And at the moment, remarkably, Queenie is beating all 3 of my dogs.
Of course she is.
And it's going to be collective points at the end. So potentially, your superstar dog could win this. Right, go first to Queenie.
Yes. I need the dice.
Yes. Oh, it's going very, very well here for Queenie.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
That's a nice one.
Eugene. Eugene's got a card. That's worked out. That's lovely. I shall tell you about that later. Hank. Oh, I'll take the points card first. And that's an exciting card. Without revealing too much to Fenn, cover his eyes.
I've already seen it.
It's got a P, which is being awarded bonus points by the judge. So that's useful. Let's see what the wild card's going to be.
Do you want to take the wild card? You're going to give a wild card to Daddy? Yeah.
Nope. Poop. Oh, no. Your dog just pooped on the show floor. So
How
embarrassing. Place this wild card onto one of your dogs. I'm sorry, Eugene. That's
well, you called it.
Hank called it.
So
okay,
Hank
so
has
Hank
done the doo-doo.
Hank has behaved badly. Ritter! Ritter! No, Ritter's not responding to me.
On to another round.
On to round 3.
Of course, we're calling Queenie because she's our princess. Nothing.
No response from Queenie there.
No.
Not behaving in the way she should be, really.
Oh, she probably got a little distracted by the crowds.
Eugene.
There was a good smell in the corner.
Eugene. Oh, no. Over here. Eugene. No, I have no control over this dog. And that's paid off. No, obvious, really. Hank. Nothing
Keep
from
going
Hank.
like this.
Ritter. Ritter. Oh, it's a wild card.
You have.
Okay, go wild. Blindly swap one of your dog's wild cards with another player's wild card, and you still don't have a wild card.
Oh, what a shame.
We are on to round 4, the penultimate round here. Good luck, Queenie.
Come
I
on,
think
Queenie.
at the moment you're probably winning this.
No.
Okay. Eugene. Eugene's got a card. It's not ideal. Not ideal for Eugene. Hank. Hank. Oh, it's another wild. Bad breath. Play this dog onto your dog of choice. You may swap it for another wild card. Okay, I will have to play it with Hank. Hank's just doing badly. I can't swap it with anything because you've got no cards to play. So I could have gambled there. But Hank's having an awful show.
He is. Really. He is.
I untrained him. Just not done well. Ritter.
You were too quick at training. That was the problem, I think. Should have spent more time dedicating yourself to training.
It's the last round. How is Queenie going to do in this last round? She's been a superstar so far on the show.
Come on, Queenie.
No.
No, she hasn't.
Last round for Eugene. Come on, Eugene. Nope. Hank. Hank. Hank got a point. Or maybe not a point. Let's see. Okay. But Hank has not behaved well.
He did do a doo-doo.
Finally, Ritter. Oh, tension's built. Nothing for Ritter. So that is the end of the show round, and that symbolises the end of the game. So now let's finally reveal what our dogs did. So how was Queenie's performance?
So Queenie was slightly distracted by the crowds, as we discussed, but she did get adequate discipline with 1 point. But then she also was standing alert and attentively for 2 points,
and
which is a P.
Jasmine was very impressed with that.
She was. So she has a total of 4 points with the judges.
That's not bad. Well, Ritter, I don't even know why I took Ritter, to be honest. The show, he did terribly.
Did he stay in the back and eat sausages?
He was one of those dogs, you know, that do the running around the obstacle course and then just have a little nap before they even run off.
Yeah.
Or just run off into the crowd and start sniffing the edges. Embarrassment.
You need a crowd pleaser, even if
he was an embarrassment. Well. Like, let's do Eugene. Eugene did well. So you and your dog had developed a strong, loving bond. I felt that really of Eugene for 3 points, and your dog was a little bit nervous in the competition.
I mean, understandably, there's lots of crowds.
That's 4 points.
4 points. That's equal.
So
it's all down to Hank and the doo-doo.
Now we know Hank didn't do. He
did do a doo-doo. We know he did do a doo-doo.
Okay, so Hank has. Your dog looked a little anxious. Probably the doo-doo caused that. +1, obviously, from Jasmine. So that's 2 points. Your new grooming supplies have arrived. So that's made
exciting.
Hank look special. So that's 4 points, bringing me to a total currently of 8 points.
Right.
But let's see how badly behaved Hank has affected this. -3 for the poop.
Ooh, that was painful.
Takes me down to 5. -2 for the bad breath, which takes me down to 3. Which means
we're the winners.
you and Fenn are victorious.
We're the winners. Yeah, we are.
Best in Show Dashing Dogs. Who would have thought it? What was your secret here? Was it taking one dog and really getting what was it, Queenie? Of course it's Queenie, because it's a corgi.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was basically demanding the most attention from our owner. I think that's what's done it.
And yeah, I spread myself too thin, really. As a trainer, I should really have not taken 3 dogs. I should have built up that special bond. It's like Jerry Maguire, really. That special bond of one client. And that was what did well. So Fenn, what did you think?
He likes being the winner. Yes.
So that was Best in Show Dashing Dogs.
So if you're intrigued about the crowdfunding campaign, then of course there will be a link here, whether you've backed it and want to know more about the game, or whether you just love dog games and fancy feeling a little bit lucky on your board game too. Of course, I'm Libby, this is Julian, and together we are Box Meeples. So if you like to know more about board games, then do please subscribe and join us on our board game content, which is up to about 2 or 3 videos every single week, all about different types of board games.
And you can also find us on all sorts of social media, not just YouTube. So we're also on Instagram. We do bits and bobs on Twitter, X, and TikTok as well.
And sometimes Fenn features, and sometimes he doesn't.
So yeah, keep an eye out if you particularly want to see a German Spitz in a video. But as always, thank you so much for watching.
Bye. You can say bye.